opinions on Basil Hayden. For me, King Basil Hayden is too weak. It's only 40 proof. I mean, sorry, 40%, 80 proof. And usually anything that light for me, I don't like. I've never had their, they have a dark rye that I want to try, but for the most part, most of the Basil Hayden I have just feels a little watered down. I've had a bunch of them. I wish they made a single barrel. I wish they made a stronger one. So usually I drink things more in the higher proof range, so I don't understand what I need to do. Blanton's is, in my opinion, a good bottle that is overhyped. Or, you know, a better than average bottle. It's not a bad bottle. It's about a $60 bottle. But I know many places overcharge for it, and a lot of people pay $100 or $200 for it, and it's not worth $100. So, and because it's single barrel, I've had a couple Blantons that are pretty decent, and then others that are not good. Because each one you get is different, so.
There. The path is
I should look at the modifiers before I do this. Arc and Stasis Surge. Okay. On the dance floor. So like I have quite a few Blantons, so. Stasis Surge, Arc Threat. What are the champions? Oh, Arc and Solar Shields. Unstopping Barrier.
There's your ride. You just hop on and I'll handle the rest.
So I have to run what, a pulse? I don't want to run a pulse. Did I get moved up? Garrison Brothers I like very much. One of my favorite bottles ever is from Garrison Brothers. Their Balmoria bottle. I think they're a little overpriced, but anything that's craft like that is usually a little higher. So I wish I could, like, the Balmoria bottle is like used to be like 150 and then went to like 170, and I think I've seen it now like 190. Like,
there it is.
I mean, the world is overpriced at the moment, or this country is, but so yeah, I like Garrison Brothers a lot. Most of anything I've had from them I've really enjoyed.
Finch, why did we stop?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't expect this. Just a little hiccup. You can get that barrier down, right? Sure you can.
Why won't it show me my Titan? the last thing I said, Garrison Brothers makes a bottle called Balmoria. So you like Wood? You said you like Woodford. Woodford Reserve Double Oaked, in my opinion, is one of the best bottles for the money out there. I like the Double Oaked bottle a whole lot. And Balmoria makes, or Garrison Brothers makes one that is a Double Oaked bottle, and they call it Balmoria. It's Balmorha, or Balmora, IA, Balmoria. I have a bottle of it over there. It's one of my favorite bottles, like I have, that I own. I enjoy it very much. So they make a whole bunch of craft, like small batch stuff, and I like it a lot. 2004. Oh no, did I get returned to orbit? Okay. Dun. Yeah, it's like a $200 bottle. But it's delicious. It used to not be a $200 bottle. They've upped the price on it. But I like it a lot. Oh, you never had Woodford Double Oaked? If you like oaks, I mean, it's, to me, it's one of the best. You can find it. It's like 50, 60 bucks most places. It's readily available. It's not that hard to get, and it's just a very, very tasty bourbon. And if you like the Woodford profile, I think you like that pretty well. I like almost anything I've had from Elijah Craig. Their small batch is great. Their rye is great. I have a lot of their rare stuff. I love their toasted barrel. If you can find Elijah Craig toasted barrel, it's one of my favorite bottles as well. I have their, they make an EC 18 and Elijah Craig 18 year, which is a more expensive bottle. It's very good, but I just wish it was a little stronger. And then I have a lot of their barrel proof stuff. Like each year they bring out like an A, a B, and a C barrel proof. And like this, I have the B591 open right now, I think it is. It's very good. But they had one a year ago that was like, you can't find it anymore, but it was like, it was probably one of the best bottles of bourbon I've ever had. So anything from Elijah Craig I've always been happy with.
Just give me a sec. Far from here.
You said this is a temple to Oryx?
Yeah, that's right. Savathun's brother, the Taken King himself. Two killed each other about 1 million times over, but he dedicated a temple to him. Funny how that works. Now be careful.
Old Forester.
Something happened to this
I like
place.
almost
It's
anything from Old
overgrown with
Forester I've
darkness.
had.
I can sense
I like
life in
their
just can't
single
see
barrel strength bottles,
Maybe there's
which
a
are
safe
hard to
path through.
get a hold of. Oh damn, that sucks. Having my speed booster, man. Their single barrel strength bottles are very good. You can usually find them for 100 to 150. They're 1910. If you like the burnt or the toasted or the double oaked, look for Old Forester 1910. If you like a little bit more proof and a little bit more zing to it, go for the 1920. I think that their Old Forester the rye, their standard 100 proof rye, which is like, I don't know, it's a pretty cheap bottle. It's probably like, it might not even be 30 bucks. I think it's probably one of the best for the money there is out there for a rye. Yeah, their Old Forester rye for like a 100 proof, easy sipper. If you like rye whiskey, you should have had that. So you should try it anyway. And it's cheap and easy to find. I'm always looking for cheap and easy to find, you know. Like, I have some really nice bottles, but if you're gonna sip on it all the time, you can't have expensive bottles all the time unless you have money. And I'm about to have way less money for bourbon. I haven't bought a bottle of bourbon in months.
Savathun has him guarding Oryx's temple, though.
Japanese whiskeys, I don't have hardly any experience in. I have a buddy who has a lot of Japanese and a lot of Irish, but I tend to not go for those. I need to have more before I decide. If I like them. So have you had all these, or are you just like searching brands? 1792. So 1792, I at one point I did a while back. I don't know if you can still find the VOD, probably not. I did a 1790. You were allowed to open bourbon then, but like I opened all my 1792 bottles on stream for like different sub goals, I guess I think they were. But anyway, oh no. I don't have unstopped. You had them? Okay, I'm just curious. So it sounds like you're a whiskey guy then. 1792. I thought that like I had the 12-year, the aged 12-year bottle, and I thought that it was pretty overhyped. Like people like love that bottle. I've had the sweet wheat. I didn't own the sweet wheat, but I tasted sweet wheat, and I did not like it at all. It was very not good in my opinion. But I don't know. And then how much was it? The small batch is. I would pick like an Elijah Creighton small batch for the money and the price over the 1792. But the foolproof, the 1792 foolproof, if you like the high proof stuff, is one of my. I really like that. So I had a single barrel and I had a foolproof. I had 4 or 5 different 1792s all at the same time, and I tried them all. And the foolproof one was my favorite. Family likes whiskey, some by association. Uncle Nearest, I don't feel like I've had enough of Uncle Nearest. I've only ever owned 1 bottle of Uncle Nearest. I know, right? I know I drink a lot of whiskey, or I know I've had a lot of whiskey, but you've got a lot of brands that you've been rattling off, and so you sound like somebody who has had quite a bit of experience in said whiskey. Yeah, so Uncle Nearest, I can't remember which bottle of Uncle Nearest I had. It wasn't their cheapest stuff, but it wasn't their, like, higher expensive bottle either, so... when I had the one bottle that I had, it was okay. I would not go and buy it again. I didn't hate it. It just, it felt a little, it felt a little young, you know, it wasn't fully developed. Maker's Mark only listed. Oh shit! Imagine paying attention to the boss. Couldn't be me. Yeah, so Maker's Mark, Maker's Mark is always, you know, I use it in cocktails and stuff like that. You can always have a pretty decent Maker's Mark drink, but, I really like their wood finishing series. I've had some really good wood finishers. I went to Maker's Mark and did a tour, and so the wood finishing series is where they take the regular Maker's Mark and they put in a wood stave, they burn a wood stave and put different wood staves in them, and then they, you know, have all different kind of, like, you know, French and like all these different flavors attached to these wood profiles. And there's one that they only sell at the distillery, and it was like one of my... I remember that bottle, how good it was. So I bought that bottle, I bought 2 of those bottles. But they you can let like they let single barrel stores, you know, come to their place and pick, like, oh, you can pick whatever combination of 9 staves you want to put in this bottle, and then it'll be your special bottle. So there's, like, you know, 100 different combinations. But this is the distiller's taste tester. So you can't buy it anywhere else. It is a big bottle. But I'll tell you what, man. If you can find a bottle of the French oaked Maker's Mark 46 single barrel, which is a very specific bottle, but so Maker's Mark 46, French oaked, And the single barrel, or cask strength, I guess, not single barrel. It's like, it's very, very, very good bottle. I was thoroughly blown away by how good it was. Because it's Maker's Mark, and I expected, you know, a certain level of drink, but not upper echelon drink, and it was very good. Man. Contacting Destiny servers. I got weaseled. Anybody else? Man, if people are in their dungeon run right now after fucking 12 hours and they just got weaseled. Shit. It's another reason I can't do this. I'd lose my mind. Yeah, Maker's Mark 46 is a like a limited. The French oaked 46 is really good, really good. And he was in the dungeon, Mom Saturn? That sucks. Oh my god, I would lose my shit. Lose my shit. Here you go, here you go, King. Maker's Mark 46. French oaked right here. Maker's Mark number 46, French oaked. Gambit ain't happy. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't imagine. So now you have a week to clear it for contest mode. I can't believe they had that out. I mean, I can, but like, damn. That sucks too, because they were getting a little bit of positive, you know, press from the dungeon. Yeah, this is Maker's Mark 46. Yeah, I'm getting throttled too. Anything I recommend in the 50 to 80 range. You have to tell me what you like really enjoy the taste of. Like, what part of bourbon do you like? Do you like the sweet, like the vanilla and the caramel and the oak? I mean, sorry, the vanilla and the caramel and like that? Or do you like more of the wood chip, the oak? Do you like more of the leather? And also, like, what kind of proof level are you talking? Do you like really strong stuff or not? Oh my god, I can't believe people. This is so bad, Destiny. Why did you? Like, tell me what bottles you really enjoy. Maybe it'll give you. And then also, tell me what state you live in, or what country you live in, because like, there's some bottles I really like, but like, I don't know. There are a lot of places you can't get them, and a lot of places you can. So. Well, could be it for stream. Damn. Not sure about the flavor profile. Do you drink it like with Coke, or like a cocktail, or like an old fashioned, or do you drink it straight with ice, or neat, or how do you drink it? Oh, Retro John. I was wondering if you were also. It sounds like every single person did get kicked. Wow. Wow, Bungie. Never mind, I'm in the game. Ice or neat in California? Okay. So I guess everybody gets to go back into the boss checkpoint they were at, right? But... Man, that sucks. Sucks. Anyway. Ice or neat, okay. Have you ever had E.H. Taylor, EHT, Colonel E.H. Taylor? Nope. Okay. So that bottle is one that I will tell you that I wouldn't pay much more than $80 for it. Maybe $100, but probably usually I'd go for about $80. It retails for more like 40 or 50, but almost no place will you find it at that price. But the small batch E.H. Taylor, for me, is one of the most consistent, good tasting bottles there is. They make a single barrel, which is even better, but that gets a lot more pricey. So, but the small batch is it's just good notes of like some vanilla and toasted caramel and a little bit of fruit to it. Like it's just very, very good. So small batch E.H. Taylor is one I would go for that price range. I also, if you like, I don't know if you like rye whiskeys or not, but and some people hate Jack Daniels because of the charcoal filter. But I like Jack Daniels a lot, and I like rye a lot. And they make a single barrel rye, which is like right around that like $60 mark. It's so good. Jack Daniels single barrel stuff is phenomenal in my opinion. A lot of it is. Oh man, I need. You know, I haven't had too much Whistle Pig. I had a buddy give me the end of a bottle that he had that he didn't like, and I also didn't like it, and it was like a store pick rye. But I really haven't had Whistle Pig hardly at all, so I don't know if I could speak to that one. Never had anything other than regular Jack or Jack Honey. Okay, well, see I have a lot of single barrel Jacks, and when I say a lot, I mean like that's probably my #1 bottle that I have the most of, and I think almost every one of them I have is well worth it. Some people don't like it at all. Like I have a buddy who has the guy that has the Japanese, the Irish whiskey, all that stuff. He's not a fan of Jack Daniels at all because he says it's got the flavor to it that he just doesn't like. But the single barrel stuff from them is just so good in my opinion. Some of their stuff is so good. So right here, this right here, this single barrel rye, I love rye whiskey, and this single barrel rye is very good. But I also really like rye whiskey. But even their single barrel proof, usually you can find a store pick of that. This is my favorite. The single barrel, if you like stronger stuff, this single barrel proof rye, which is probably probably in the $60 range. This is one of the best bottles I've like had in a very, very long time. But this is the special release. I don't know if they make it. Yeah, so this picture right here of the gold label, they started making and releasing it in quantity. This bottle I have from 2020 special release. And usually buy from Total Wine, but I would imagine Total Wine, especially out in California, would have this, not the special release bottle, but this bottle right here, this one with the gold label. I have to imagine they would have that. Right here, this Jack Daniel's single barrel rye. But again, that's rye if you like rye. It's just all kinds of stuff. There's so many whiskeys out there. I don't really want to run double primary though. Unstoppable pulse. So wait, what did they say? I guess I could run barrier shotgun, but that's weird. What did they say about Wicked Implement? That they explained why it doesn't work for... It doesn't have... It should work for anti-barrier, but it doesn't, right? Okay, well, fair enough. Dabble in some rye and see what you think. Alright. I gotta move faster here. Why aren't these popping up when I get them? Looks like I'll have whiskey, destiny, and football Sunday. Hey, let's go. Sounds like a pretty good day to me. Just a little bit.
Protected by one of Savathun's toughest warriors. He's guarding something. Something you can use like you use Sagira's shell. But the only way in is through some old canals, which means we need a boat. Leave that part to me. That's our guy, the one guarding the temple. What's he doing away from his post? This could be our chance.
Look, back there. The path is unblocked.
Wasn't there supposed to be a barrier there? Did we kill this thing so fast we didn't get a barrier? Or did they kill the barrier and I didn't notice it? Fidget.
There's your ride. You just hop on and I'll handle the rest. Controls and how does this... Ah! There it is. Here we go. Boat's moving.
Stop.
I don't know. Didn't expect this. Little hiccup. You can get that barrier down, right? Sure you can.
Are we kidding? You dropped it? Bruh.
Hey, you did it! Good job. Boat's on the move again.
Finch, we're stuck again.
Seriously, but I did the thing. It's just this hive tech. It's so archaic. Just give me a sec. Okay, we're getting close to the swamp now. Temple's not far from here.
You said this is a temple to Oryx?
Yeah, that's right. Savathun's brother. The Taken King himself. Those two killed each other about 1 million times over, but she dedicated a temple to him. Funny how that works. Now be careful here. Something happened to this place. It's overgrown with darkness.
I can sense light here, though. I just can't see it. Maybe there's a safe path through.
Mike, didn't you make it yet? What are we doing here?
Looks like we're all clear, Finch. We're heading in.
Careful. The knight guarding this place? He's an old rival of Oryx, and he's no joke. Pretty funny that Savathun has him guarding Oryx's temple, though.
Oh, I missed the threaded blast, man. I really like that mod. These people come to this nightfall with no champ mod, is that what happened? I haven't seen a single one of them summon unstop or shoot a barrier or do anything. What weapon is in this week? I have no idea. Well, there's no GM, so there's no adept weapon, I don't think. GM's not start until week 3. So what the nightfall weapon is, I'm not sure. I'll see in a minute. I just completed the nightfall like a second ago. I didn't say anything. Is it the GL? I don't know, I was doing it for a pinnacle. Maybe undercurrent? Maybe that's the weapon? I don't know. There's no adept weapon though. So man, 102, we just barely made it. 2005. This scout's interesting though. I like it. 2005. That was a good year. 2005 was a good year. I only have Excision and Ascent left, and then they need to do the dungeons, but need to do more pinnacles.
What can I do for you, Titan?
You can.
They're always welcome on my doorstep.
Yeah, I can do an excision for a pinnacle, and then I need these dungeon clears for pinnacles.
Need something new? Eververse has it.
But it's almost 4 in the morning, so I'm gonna go to bed. King, appreciate you hanging out and chatting with me. I'm Saturn Retro. Anybody still? I know, pretty slow night tonight. Wasn't even sure if I was gonna stream, but thought we'd get on and hang out for a little bit. So thank you so much to everybody for jumping in and talking to me. Damn what, Retro John? You guys don't have the dungeon done yet? You've been in it for how many hours now? 15 hours? Man, that's crazy.
The city is depending on its guardian. Now more.
Everything depends on
Time to fight, Guardian.
Need to get
What do you need?
some dungeon checkpoints done tomorrow, maybe, if I don't do the other dungeon. I want to really get to this 2010 pinnacle mark fast by next week, hopefully. We're halfway there, and I still have a whole character and a half left, so we might be able to get 2007 maybe this week, 2008.
materialization lens filter.
Pinnacle gear.
Everything depends on event.
Depends on what stuff drops. I just want to be done with it, so I could focus on something else. Alright, y'all. Have a good night. Appreciate y'all. Good luck in your whiskey endeavors, King. I will see you tomorrow, I think. But you know, I've got company, I've got kids, who knows what will happen. But I'm pretty sure my wife's going to want to just sit and talk to her friends, so. Might be later, hopefully not as late as I was tonight, but might be. Should be on tomorrow. Maybe I'll try the new dungeon if I find a couple people that want to try it with me on normal.